What up, gang? How y'all doing, man? It is your boy, Mr. FTW himself. I am with the gang. We are back at it like crack addicts. I know y'all have not seen us in a while, man. Y'all haven't been seeing nothing but content, but we had an amazing weekend at WrestleMania. We were going from basically Thursday through Sunday, but Thursday through Monday, excuse me. So if y'all guys didn't see us yesterday, it's because everybody was just not getting back home, man. I'm sorry. But we are back at it officially, like I say, with a new era, as y'all can see, new look. And guess what, man? We are back. And hey, what up, gang? How y'all doing?
What's up? we live and moisturized. You know, we I'm in pain, but I'm still good. I'm still off the natural high from this weekend. It was a great weekend. I got to see all of y'all, and we had a great grand time. So I'm excited that we back like a crack addict. Tell y'all what all the news and all the little interesting fun times that we had. So yeah, it was good. But and I came from a chain. It made me think of my chain because you have your shirt on. Wow.
Yeah, but how you doing, boss man?
Doing good, man. I'm still getting my voice back from all that screaming and yelling and hooting and hollering and everything, man. About to be back at work, normal grind every day, same shit, different day type stuff. But man, I'm excited for a new year of wrestling. WrestleMania was fantastic. NXT was fantastic. So I don't know about tonight. I didn't get to catch the show, but as far as NXT Stand and Deliver, oh, hell yeah.
Listen, okay. It was awesome. Look, we still trying to recover, y'all. It was a long, fun weekend, but you know, we here, we live in moisturized.
Yes, man. Also goes back on if the clip we talked about earlier. You know what I'm saying? I forgot if y'all don't know if you seen the post yesterday. I posted kind of like a family trip, like of everything we did. You know what I'm saying? And if you got to check it, the gang was also at NXT Stand and Deliver. Like Lyle said, it was amazing, awesome. What else can we say? And with that being said, man, we'll kind of go over a recap of the weekend. Man, we won't go over WrestleMania recap per se, just because we all know what happened with Mania. The story has been changed with our boy, you know what I'm saying, Cody. He has completed the story. And you know, we have Damian Priest. We have new champions that's going in the new era of wrestling. What can I say? And we're gonna let our boy out catch us breakers now on Monday Night Raw.
Say what now? I am unprepared for that. I don't have any notes from
that's like when you know the teacher call on you in class and you know you've been talking and she tell you to answer the question. And you be like what?
I wasn't prepared for that, Teach. Sorry, man. I don't have any notes for Monday Night Raw, brother. I thought I was just here to go along with the flow, you know.
I'm just playing with you, brother. I'm just playing with you.
You got me. You got me, everybody. Look at that. Boss man already messed me.
It's a new era, baby. It's a new era, as we say, man. And as we go into the new era Monday Night Raw, let's just say Philly was a packed house last night, and we start off with our boy Triple H, kind of letting us know we got new era and all that. But he wants to try new undisputed WWE champion, well, Universal champion, and our boy Cody Rhodes. He comes out as a quick promo, shows a nice emotional video Triple H has for him, and yeah, next thing you know, we have The Rock comes out. Well, this is where my boy championship, and I just want to ask y'all before we go any further: is that gonna be a title?
Yeah. It's whatever The Rock wants to do. Okay. He is the man. I came from a chain. He came for his belt. So it's whatever.
What you think, Lyle? Talk to me.
I don't think he's going to win. I think Cody's going to beat him when he does come back from whatever movie or whatever it is he's doing. I heard it's a movie. But when he does come back, yeah, I mean, obviously it's setting up future storytelling. I don't know really what he handed him in his hand. That's kind of still going to be a mystery. I think that's just going to be slow play. They're going to do something about that to add story. New era, like you said, new stories, new era. But I guess whatever, yay, Cody's champion. We all know how I feel about that. I'm just excited to see The Rock do anything. So when he comes back, even though he's going to lose to Cody Rhodes, it'll be nice to see him back. And however he progresses the story from here is going to be interesting.
Definitely. And with that being said, we go further into it. They have their conversation. It took them about, I guess, I want to say the first hour of Raw. I just want to put that out there. It basically took the first hour of Raw. Yep. The Rock slides to Cody, something in his hand, and tells him, "Don't you ever break my heart again." I wonder what it was. I'm guessing it's like a letter or a note. That's something I could be guessing. But he slides him something. And then, hey,
somebody said it was a Blockbuster membership card.
Somebody said he slid him that green, but I ain't gonna say nothing now. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Yeah, might have been some cookies or something. I don't know. But like I was saying, we go on further down Monday Night Raw, man. And I mean, we don't have to go match to match, but as we talk about the important parts are some key segments. And one of the key segments we had was, of course, seeing our new World Heavyweight Champion, our boy Damian Priest. And I think everybody was kind of cool to see that. And we see Damian Priest and the Judgment Day come out there. And as we're doing that, he's holding up his title. And our boy R-Truth comes out there and says, "Hey, I brought the titles back to the Judgment Day." Which I'm loving the whole title split. I think we all are. We're excited to have the title split. And I think we're excited to see where they're going with this. So as they're going through the conversation and telling the truth, you're not in Judgment Day. The Miz comes out there and tells, "Hey, you don't want to be in Judgment Day," which I'm loving the Miz new face run. I think this is probably his best face run he's had. And as we're doing that, the R-Truth basically challenged the Miz, basically Judgment Day, which is JD McDonough, Finn Balor, and of course Dominic Mysterio, to a match between him, the Miz, and a man you cannot see. And immediately the crowd got it. And I'm thinking like, okay, this is gonna happen. I'm thinking he's gonna come out right then and there. But he doesn't. He waits till the match goes on. So we start off the match for the 1-3 handicap match. And throughout the match, our man John Cena does appear. We can see him. He comes in, does his 5 moves of death, wraps it up, and we have a win with the Miz, R-Truth, and our boy John Cena.
Woo-woo.
Kind of talk to me about how y'all feel about this segment.
John Cena sucks. Nah, it was a good segment, man. It was funny. I enjoyed it. R-Truth's hilarious. He had you going. Everybody knew it was going to be John Cena, but just the way R-Truth has had the little Jimmy thing, so they could have went either way. But we all knew Cena was going to be there and do that. It was fun. It was good, entertaining. That's what we watch it for.
Yeah. Bonafide, talk to me. What you think?
I just want to say shout outs to R-Truth, because I was on his live today, and he shouted out the podcast. So shout outs to R-Truth. He kind of remembered us, so shout out Star Truth. But yeah, I'm just excited. It's a new era, it's new everything, so I don't have no complaints. I just have nothing but smile. So, yeah, that segment was just,
Yeah,
John Cena's doing all that he can do, so I see
that's
him.
dope, man. And it just tells you how much, you know what I'm saying, he loves this, man. And I don't know if you guys did see over here on the Packer McAfee show, he did say he's going to come back for one last run. So just know when John Cena does come back for his final, this will be his final stint in WWE. He said that personally. So just putting that out there. And we have some more going on Raw, man. We have, dude, what else do we have going on Raw besides the final six? I mean, of course, we had Damian Priest, Raw, of course. Oh yeah, we got the draft. We got the draft coming back. My bad, excuse me. Which I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of excited for this year's draft. Here's why: because they put our girl Ava right there in the middle to make it seem like, oh, we got WWE stars from SmackDown or Raw that cannot be drafted to NXT, and I'm digging that. And when we talk a little bit about NXT, you will see what I'm talking about tonight, as we had our boy Karrion Kross appear on NXT tonight. We had our girl Natalia appear on NXT tonight, of course, and we had one more surprise on NXT tonight. Oh, our boy Ivar was on NXT tonight, and they went crazy for Ivar. So yeah, like I said, man, we'll get into that when we get to NXT. But yeah, we had the draft talking about it'll be announced. It will start April 26th on the Friday Night SmackDown, and it'll continue on that Monday Night Raw. So we have the draft coming back. Y'all talk to me how y'all feel about that.
All right, here we go. The draft. Fantastic idea. I loved it. I think maybe the first time they did it, second time they did it, when it actually meant something. But ever for the past, I don't know how many years now, the draft don't mean crap. You see the same people still on each show. There's always invading shows, and I don't know, man. If they're gonna do it legitimate, then yeah, I'm excited for it. That would be cool to see. I wouldn't mind even seeing the Raw versus SmackDown style stuff again. I did kind of enjoy that. Again, though, they can't keep crossing over on shows. Raw has the same. I don't care if you're a champion or whatever. The only people that should be doing that were the women's tag champs. When you have only one set of tag titles, obviously, are being competed on both shows. That's fine. That makes sense. But other than that, no, man. So do it legit. I'm excited. If they do it like they've been doing it every year, I don't care. It's just another excuse to do like a sports type thing.
Bonafide, talk to me. What you think? Okay, I think we lost Bonafide. She'll be back at it with us. But yeah, I mean, the draft is cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it's too bad if they utilize it right. It got to make sense. You know what I'm saying? If Cody's going to be on Raw, let's make sure he's on Raw. You know what I'm saying? It got to make sense. Not 2 weeks later, we have a Raw superstar, NXT superstar on Raw. Our SmackDown, on Raw. So if we're going to do it, just let it make sense. That's all I say. Next, we go on to our boy Sami Zayn, which is the new Intercontinental Champion. He comes out, cuts the promo, but our boy Luke Kaiser comes out there with, our boy Giovanni. And basically, tells him, like, man, you're a disgrace. You should not be Intercontinental Champion. I don't know what. No, we're not having this. So as he cuts his promo and they're coming out for the attack him, my boy Chad Gable actually comes out there, to the rescue and helps out Sami Zayn. And we had Sami Zayn and Chad Gable for the win. And, Sami gives Chad Gable the pin. And basically, in the backstage after they got a promo basically saying, like, hey, I thought, we were even. I gave you the pin. And that's like, oh, no. You know what I want and you know what I'm coming for. So Sami says, you know what? My hometown in 2 weeks. Title shot, me and you. So in 2 weeks, we have Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable for the IC title. Y'all give me your thoughts on that.
It's going to be a banger. Oh, go ahead, on 5.
No, I was going to say, it's going to be a banger. I'm excited, but I wish we would wait for this match later. Like when they were getting ready to drop the belt from Sami, and then Chad Gable would be like the next person to take the title. Then I would be really more excited for it, because it's like I'm not that hyped about it. Like, I know it's going to be a good match, but it's like they're I hate seeing Chad Gable lose. I feel like they're finally trying to give him a singles push, and now I feel like they're giving him the push, but now they're burying him. So it's kind of like damned if you do and damned if you don't. I guess I would have just preferred if they were gonna have this match to have it later on during Sami Zayn's reign, then it'd be his first match. Like damn, you're just gonna get Chad on and out the way, quick, fast, and in a hurry. We all know he's been on the hunt, so I'm just assuming now if he goes against Sami Zayn, he's gonna lose, and then he's just gonna get a loss to the shuffle. So we shall see. We shall see.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Bonafide, you put it right on the money, in my opinion. Like, it was just like, damn, he's gonna be the first opponent to lose, and that's it. Like, and it's so crazy because we wanted him to actually be the one to defeat Gunther, and the fact that he didn't, and now he's gonna be the first one to, just like Bonafide said, be the first one to lose and just kind of get pushed out the way. So, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of, I mean, unless he's going to set up for a heel turn and he's going to go like a man like Drew McIntyre after the IC title, which I don't see him doing. It's just like, it is what it is right there. We have, some more things going on Raw. We don't really have, we got set up for next week, Andrade versus our boy Dominic Mysterio. That's probably a cool match set up for next week. Mommy doesn't really come out and talk too much. We don't even get a segment from Mommy. Liv Morgan just basically comes out and beats her ass, and I love it. She gets no offense in, but if you watch, once again, the Pat McAfee show that was on WWE, or if you was there, Liv Morgan basically said she's coming after Rhea Ripley. You know what I'm saying? Rhea took time off of her wrist, so she's going to get that back. And basically, I'm just going to flat out say, I'm pretty sure that's the next, the next feud we got. Mommy versus, Liv Morgan. I'm pretty sure we're going to get it at Backlash. Y'all tell me what you guys think of that.
I know Rhea Ripley better not lose that belt to Liv Morgan. That's all I know. Liv Morgan, no. She been champion and shouldn't have been champion when she was champion. Definitely shouldn't beat Rhea.
I agree with what I said, but it's like, I'm sorry, not sorry, but I'm over Liv Morgan. How many title shots is she gonna get? How many times are we gonna put her in a main event now where she doesn't have that pop? Her time is just not now. It's not getting over. She has her few fans, and whatnot. But as far as like main eventing and stuff like that, like her time is come and gone. When she was number 30 at the Royal Rumble, she did not get the pop that she was supposed to. But when she returned, before that, when she returned from her injury, she did not get the pop that she was going to get. Her throwing the chair and bopping Rhea Ripley in the head. She can bop Rhea Ripley in the head with a chair, and she's still not going to get the pop that she wants. I'm sorry. So it's like, for me, I'm over it. I'm over it. How many times are we going to keep on giving her these chances? Just right, not to take anything away from her. Her time is just not right now. It's not right now. I would appreciate it if he would find somebody else and build another superstar. They still have those two redheads. I can't even remember the name. Those that were the NXT Women's Championship.
Isla Dawn and Alba Fire.
Yes, where one of them would be a bomb ass match against Rhea Ripley. Make it a good storyline because they both got that dark kind of mysterious mystique to them, and have that be a storyline. That's something I haven't seen before, and it would be interesting. But I'm sorry, Liv Morgan, I didn't been seeing it. I'm tired of seeing it. When she won Money in the Bank, it wasn't that great. And when she cashed in on her title thing, it wasn't that great. And, I'm just sorry. She's mid at best. And really, frankly, I'm being honest. I'm being nice, but she's just one of those girls that are better in the faction. So.
Okay. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I agree. I didn't really like the title run. The whole no pop at 30, I think she kind of let a lot of people down with it being her. I feel like you could have brought her out at any time. She's gonna get the same pop. But at the
Mhm.
same time, you know what I'm saying? It's Liv Morgan. So all we can do is just see what it do. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm gonna go with that. You know, we know she's not taking the title off. I feel we're holding it for at least another year. If she don't lose it at SummerSlam, at least another year. So
And
I'm
then,
gonna go as far as that.
I'm not gonna lie. When you were talking, well, if they're gonna do move people around, have Liv Morgan go to NXT. Have her build her character and do something in NXT, and then come back to the main roster. I think if they moved her to NXT, maybe I would like her a little bit more. So I feel like the NXT girls are maybe more like her style, where maybe she could get a storyline in there and really build her pop there, and then come back and then get a bigger pop. And then I don't think anybody would look at her any differently. I feel like it would almost kind of work in her favor, like how it did for Mandy Rose. She can really go in there and build something, and then when she leaves and goes back up to the main roster, I feel like then she'll get that pop because she just put in the work and the dedication, and then it will show that you can put her on any brand, and she's going to be able to grow and elevate, and showcase herself. So I think she could have a better chance doing that because right now it's not working. And I would prefer a Roxanne Perez match versus Liv Morgan than Roxanne Perez versus Natalia.
Well, we did get a Roxanne Perez sighting on Monday Night Raw. And she came and did quick work of Indy Hartwell, which we're still doing the transformation of the Candice LeRae heel turn. So, and I don't really know how it's going to turn out. But I'm starting to think this Candice LeRae heel turn is going to have a bigger turnout than we think. I really
Absolutely.
do.
Absolutely.
Um, I really do. I don't know if we seen y'all post a picture. Yeah, seen a picture that Red posted a while back with her and Candice LeRae. I don't know if they're gonna do something together, but I'm starting to think the heel turn with Candice LeRae is gonna be bigger than what we think. And
I
with
hope
that being
so.
said, yeah, I really do too. I really do. We also had an Ilya appearance yesterday. We had Ilya versus Shinsuke Nakamura, which it was good seeing Ilya too. It really was on Monday Night Raw. I think he looks good on Monday Night Raw. I do.
Yeah, I feel like Monday Night Raw you know is Raw is built for a superstar like Ilya Dragunov. So
It really is,
yeah,
and I'm not trying to be funny. I don't know if y'all, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but do you guys think it was just more a lot of NXT fans there still, or do you think people just genuinely knew who Ilya Dragunov was? Because he got a bigger pop than I thought it was. Because I was like, I wasn't expecting my boy to get that big of a pop on a Monday Night Raw, and I was like, oh wow, he got a big pop right there.
I think it has to do with a lot of them people bought them combo packages that came with the NXT Stand and Deliver,
So you think
and
they got to see NXT stand and deliver with us Saturday, and they kind of just still remember? Okay,
yeah, but I do think it was probably still a big group of NXT fans in there. Don't get me wrong, because when we seen the Great American Bash when they were in, I want to say California, that arena was filled out. It's not like NXT can't, fill out a show. So I think it's a good blend of both. And I think that speaks very highly of Ilya Dragunov.
definitely, definitely, definitely. Um, I'm gonna go far as this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like both of him and Roxanne made Sean look great because they went out there and did their thing.
Yeah,
They really did. And then Braun everybody that's coming over is doing exactly what they're supposed to do, in my opinion. And
yeah,
I just can't wait to see the draft. That's one reason I can't stop. I am excited because I really want to see who's gonna come to the main roster and turn up and do their thing. And I want to see for some of those guys who aren't doing anything go down to NXT, like you said, and be able to shake things up.
yeah.
With
And
that being said, talk
before we
to us. What you got?
I just want to say because I actually exited out on my phone, but about the draft, I'm excited about the draft because just like Triple H has been saying, it's a new era, and then even when I was saying during WrestleMania weekend, I feel like it's definitely a new era because this is the first time where this was a WrestleMania where Vince wasn't involved. You know what I mean? And look how successful it was. So this is going to be a draft where it's everything's new. You know, I feel like we're finally going to be able to see Triple H's work and everybody behind the stage really, you know, behind the scenes really put together and have all their ideas come to fruition where it's not, you know, getting misplaced. So you know just how it was before. Now everything is brand new. So I feel like we're in for new things, you know. So I'm excited. You know, I feel like sometimes when we think about WWE and the things that we're used to, we're somewhat a little tainted because it's been a certain way for so long. So to have these things is like, oh, it's new. It's like, no, we didn't heard new before, and it really ain't never been new. And I feel like this time it is new, and I feel like we're all just in for a big old treat. We're in for a big old treat, and I know we're in for a big old treat. Just the fact that Tony Khan is going to release the footage of the brawl that happened, almost years ago. So that's how I know that, it's just we're in a new time. We're in the new time, and it's good. It's a great time to be a wrestler.
I respectfully, when it speaks on that video, I think Tony's doing that partially just to save his own ass. And I'm talking about as in WWE is so hot right now that you got to do something to stay relevant. And I think that's one of those things.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's not like AEW's been having bad shows. AEW's been great in their own way, but it's just how hot and how much attention that WWE has been getting lately. It's been kind of hard just to keep up, and especially just after having a banger WrestleMania, you having Cody, having all these new champions. It's just gonna really do nothing more but pick up. I think let's go straight to the main event or Raw after that, man, because we had a fatal 4-way which determined your new number one contender for the World Heavyweight Champion. And we had Jey Uso, our man Ricochet, Drew McIntyre, and who was the fourth one? I want to say it was. Who was the fourth one?
Bronson Reed.
Bronson, okay, I'm sorry. And it was a great match, I will say this. But it was good to see CM Punk do CM Punk once again and screw Drew McIntyre over. And with that, after the screw over, to capitalize off that is our boy Jey Uso. And it would be Jey Uso getting the first shot for the World Heavyweight Championship, which I don't like it just because, in my personal opinion, it's another feed loss for Jey. I feel like he is going to lose. And I kind of feel like the story with him and Jimmy Uso isn't over. So I actually feel like Jimmy might screw him over. Or, maybe this is looking into something new, but I don't think him beat Damian Priest. Just saying. What you guys think?
I agree. Go ahead, Lyle.
I don't know. I don't want the match. I'm still not, I still don't think Jey Uso, Mr. Main Event, Jey Uso is main event. I don't think he should be a world heavyweight champion. And I'm just afraid because of how over he is that for whatever reason they decide he beats Damian. And that's not, I don't know. Just on the off chance that he beats Damian, I'm not happy about that. So that's all I really got to say.
I agree with
I don't know, man.
I feel like today, I do eventually want Jey to have a title reign, but I just feel like it's not right now. And I feel like every time they put the belt on Damian Priest, they never give him enough time to let him do his thing. Like when he was, I want to say, what was it? Wasn't he the US champion for a little bit? He was great, and then when he lost the belt, it really hasn't been the same since then. Then when he was in NXT and he was the NXT North American champion, like when they give him the belt, they never give it to him for a long period of time. And I don't like that because I feel like they take it away from him so fast, and they shouldn't. They still continue to use him. They still continue to put him on TV, and it would be even better if we have him with the championship belt. I just feel like I feel like they just don't do Damian Priest right when they put the belt on him, and they're always quick to take it off of him And I feel like they shouldn't do that. I feel like it's not a good look. I feel like, it's Judgment Day. Rhea has the belt. He has the belt. It's something that he's been working towards for so long. And then as long as he's been holding on that contract, that's as long as he should be holding on to that belt. If you're going to let him wait that long, but let him have the belt that long as well. Not just give it to him and take him off that path. That's unfair. It's unfair. And then I feel like even with Jay, I'm a big Yeet fan. I'm all for Jay Uso, main event Jay Uso. But him and his brother, while they're going through this feud, he doesn't need to have a belt. They can have this feud and have it be really good, and then when this feud is over, then he can go after the title shot, because the last thing that we want to see is the same shit that we just experienced with Roman Reigns. Somebody interfering with the title reign. Let it be fair. Let him showcase his single talent. Him as a single wrestler. Let him do that. Not with the help of somebody from the bloodline and somebody interrupting his match. Let him be a singles competitor and let us see that. So I just feel like it's not right now. You don't have to, have so many moving parts right now come together when they're still being well oiled and well put together separately right now. So I just feel like not right now. Not saying never, but not right now. Let Damian Priest push. Let him do what he's supposed to do. I want to see his title reign. I don't want it to be short.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really see Jay beating Damian. I think we're gonna get everything from Damian we want. Respectfully, I don't see him losing this title no time soon. I think Ray really gonna put it on him and see what he can do. If he fails in 3 months, okay, we get it off him in 3 months. But if in 3 months we're still interested, let's rock that thing, yeah. And I really feel like in 3 months we're still gonna be interested. And if he doesn't, it is what it is.
Yeah. He was just a tag champion, you know what I mean? So it's like, let him do his thing. Stop trying to put him in the tag team and, do all that. But
here's what I will say this, though. Even if it doesn't pay off, we got to take this intuition and just hear me out. And I don't think he's going to lose to Jay, but even if he doesn't have a long title run, hear me out. You got to think as if this man has had nothing but success, though. He was the undisputed tag team champions and Mr. Money in the Bank at the same time. And his payoff did just come right here at the biggest WrestleMania of all time, as they say. So statistically. So that being said, we gotta take that intuition. Long title run or not, he still has had a very successful last 2 years, or still a very successful run under this Triple H regime. And that was pretty much all of Raw right there. Not too much of Raw. It was pretty solid, Most people didn't really like the Raw after Mania. They thought it was going to be so much more. We thought we were going to get a big return. But we got to think, man, I feel like we got big news. We got big droppers. We got important things happening that's setting up for bigger things down the stretch. Man, we don't just all need to be slapped in the face with it, because at this point, I know everything's going to pay off, and I'm cool with waiting, especially in this new Triple H era. What you guys think?
I think that's perfect. I think where they've made mistakes in the past is by the Raw after Mania, or they roll out all these big, huge surprises and bringing people back all at once, and then they ain't got nothing to give us throughout the rest of the year. They just try to rely on their storytelling, and not that their storytelling is not good, but sometimes it really sucks and it gets stale, and we're like, man, we need something. And that's where you could put something, you've had planned. So what people need to start doing and realizing is Triple H is very, very, very smart when it comes to wrestling, professional wrestling. He's got the mind for it. He's got the passion for it, since he's head of creative now and whatnot. Let him do his thing. He's going to give you good stories that are going to take time to develop, but you're not going to get them all. So let's do the elephant in the room. MJF. Everyone's still talking about, where's MJF? Why didn't he come out? We thought he was going to be there. He should be there.
Because he signed to AEW still.
That's exactly what I've been saying, and I told everyone this has been a work. Just like the last time they removed all this merchandise off this. He's either with AEW or he's biding his time and doing his thing. It's MJF. He's smart. But say he is going to WWE. No, now is not the time to do it. You have already basically a feud set up for Cody. You have a feud set up for the new world heavyweight champion. Yeah, you're not going to bring in somebody of MJF's caliber and have him go after a mid-card title or put him in NXT. He's going to come in and basically start demanding title shots because that's MJF. So you're going to inject him into some kind of title picture if you bring him in. Why not save something like that? And I'm just using MJF as a placeholder for like a surprise or, big people coming in. We know Jacob Fatu signed with WWE. You didn't have to bring him in tonight. You didn't. You don't have to bring him in on SmackDown necessarily. Maybe you wait and you have Roman have a little breakdown and you need someone to pick him back up or pep him up or something, and that's when you bring him in, or he comes in to help The Rock later. Whatever. Long-term storytelling, people. That's what will keep you tuned in every week to see what's going to happen next.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Maybe some surprises during the draft.
That is 100% correct, fam. That is 100% correct. And with that being said, that's pretty much our Monday Night Raw. Like I said, pretty solid getting us set up for storylines. And I think at this point, everybody's cool with the, Triple H regime. Because I think we know we're going to get a good payoff. I really do. And with that being said, we're going to jump right into our Get Litty NXT review. And we're going to let our girl Bonafide hold us down for the first part of the review. And I'm going to hold us down for the second part of the review. And Bonafide, you can go and kick us off.
Yes, sir. So the beginning of NXT, we did have our new women's NXT women's champion, our two-time champion, Roxanne Perez. And the first 30 minutes of NXT tonight was commercial free. And Roxanne Perez, she basically came out she came out and was like, "Are you guys even surprised? I told you what I was gonna do." Roxanne Perez is standing on business, y'all. She came in there. She said everything that she was going to do, and she did that. And I want to give out a big round of applause for Roxanne Perez, because also when she did come out, the crowd was screaming, "Champion, you deserve it." And she said she didn't need the "I deserve" chants. She said she needed those a year ago, so she can keep those, and everybody can shut the hell up. So I like the way that she did that. Roxanne Perez is just coming to her own, and she's just owning everything, and it's just a beautiful sight to see. And as Roxanne Perez was talking her shit, Lyra Valkyria came out and interrupted, and she was basically saying that she wanted her rematch. And Roxanne Perez was like, "Really?" She's like, "You're not even ready to see it. And, why would you waste your title opportunity, rematch, when you're going to lose again?" And I agree with Roxanne Perez. And then out of nowhere, Tatum Paxley jumped out of the crowd and said that she would take the spot. And then Tatum Paxley turned on Lyra Valkyria and went off on him. And I'm excited to see that. I've been waiting for Tatum to turn on Lyra Valkyria, and because Lyra Valkyria isn't the NXT Women's Champion, Tatum isn't too much interested in her. And then I also want to say, before you speak, boss man, that for Tatum Paxley, I'm very proud of her to be where she's at now, because she was with the Creed brothers, and she's kind of got lost in the scuffle, and she's been a really good wrestler. And for her to be where she's at now, she's making a lot of progress. I'm glad that despite everything she's been through, she's made sure that, you ain't forgot about it. So I like that, because I said all that to say, it sucks that Tatum Paxley, not that it sucks, but it's just like I think that Tatum Paxley still in NXT, and for Ivy Neal to be on the main roster with the Creed brothers, it just don't sit well with me, because Ivy Neal definitely needs to be in NXT, and she definitely needs to step up her wrestling skills. But anywho, that's all I wanted to say. What you think, boss man?
I was waiting on the Tatum Paxley turn that's in deliver personally.
Me
And that's
too.
just me. I was waiting on that to stand and deliver. But you know what I'm saying? When it comes down to it, I mean, I like Ivy now. Of course, there's things that most of them still need to work on because they're still learning, and they probably, you know, what I'm saying, why they're just still learning on the fly. Kind of like, you know, why, when we sit there and we kind of make the comments on Maxine Dupree, she's still learning on the fly. For somebody that actually wrestles, I can tell you, this is a hard fucking thing, and to be doing it on the fly isn't the easiest thing in the world. That's all I'm gonna say. And you know, I'm just gonna put it like this: it's pretty difficult, you know. When you know you see, I thought this was coming to NXT and deliver. It really just threw me off. I really did. But for the
Yeah.
most part, I am excited we got it. You know, it paid off in a big way, and it's setting us up for some more.
Yeah. And then I also want to say I wouldn't be mad if Maxine Dupree went to the NXT because the NXT women's locker room is probably one of it is the best women's division hands down. And then especially since now we're getting the NXT North American Women's Championship, girls should be ready to eat at that moment because the first NXT North American Women's Champion. So I'm just saying, it's not a bad way to be in NXT. That's all I'm saying. That's all
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah, NXT is love, man. NXT is love. But I feel like the Creed brothers and them that did everything they possibly could at this point in time. So I just felt like,
Yeah,
nah, as of right now, nah, I'm perfectly fine with it being the way it's gonna be. And you know, with that
yeah,
being said, you know what I'm saying. With that being said, I'm gonna I'm gonna let that one slide. You know, I'm ready for Tatum tackling, and I'm ready for it. It gets me
me too.
excited, and but I just don't want that. It seemed like on Monday Night Raw we were flirting with it. So I don't know the whole Natty and Roxy thing. I don't know.
Right. I don't like that too, so I'm glad that you brought it up because after Tatum Paxley attacked by Valkyria, Roxanne Perez was getting ready to walk out, and Natalia's music hits. And she exchanged words with Roxanne Perez, and she's basically saying that she wanted the title shot. And then Roxanne Perez told her no, and that she was walking out. Ava's music hit, and basically told her that later on tonight that Roxanne Perez will be defending her title against Natalia later on tonight. Anywho, I'm not gonna get on Natalia like that, but I don't know. I get what Sean is doing, but I don't know. Anywho, after that,
Just
they did
hopefully
post
just building up. That's all. Hopefully.
it. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna cut the boat. I'm gonna drop the anchor on the boat today. I'm gonna do it like that. But we did have Nathan Fraser and Axiom. They were exchanging words, and then they did have the rematch tonight for the NXT Tag Team title. That I want to say was the main event in that. And we'll get to that on the other half of the show when Bossman gets to that. But we did have a Chase U segment. The Chase U did reward Kalani Jordan and Sean Henley for the honorary Chase U certificate. Shout out to Kalani Jordan because I got a picture with her. And I
I
just
was
want to
just
say, I'm
gonna say that. So shout out to her, man. You know it's crazy because y'all seen her. We all seen her in crazy ways. Because you know it's
yeah,
crazy because y'all seen her as her and Melo was leaving. I was the only one who had literally seen her as she was walking up to get Melo, and people were like, "Bro, thank you for seeing her." Because literally as she was walking, I was just sitting there looking at. We was at the beginning, at the very back of the line when it first started, and I noticed somebody walking up because, like I said, I seen Melo on the phone. And I noticed somebody walking up, like going like around, kind of looking around people. And I noticed it's like, wait, is that Kalani? And I just kind of waved and kind of stopped. Like, hey, can you look at the picture? And she's like, yeah, come on. And you know, shout out to her, man. She stopped and took a picture with everybody right then and there. And yeah, man, like I said, very dope, man. Shout out to her.
Kalani gets nothing but high praise and high respect from me. I think she's gonna go extremely far in the business. She has the heart and the spirit, and yeah, she's talented. She's great at what she does, and this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning. So I'm very excited for her because she does have a bright future, and we're here at the beginning to see it flourish. So I'm excited for her. I'm very excited for her. But as they received their awards, JC James did interrupt and she did drop the bomb. And basically, she told you that Andre Chase put in a wager bet with the D'Angelo family that she was going to win. And in the match at American Bash, he did throw in the towel. And that's why Tracy was in death because of the wager bet that Andre Chase made on Thea and her winning. And yeah, now we continue the plot thickens with Chase U and this whole storyline with JC Jane. You know, it's unfinished business. And JC Jane just basically, you know, she's a badass and she's toxic. So she just dropped that toxic bomb and let it explode and walked off on a bitch one. Use my language, but that's what she did. She didn't give a fuck. She just dropped it and let it go. And
I love it.
Yeah, I ain't mad.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. I love it.
I ain't mad. I was excited. I said, well, that's how you drop them bombs. It's like a grenade.
You know the vibe.
Yeah. And then after that, we did have a tag team match where it was Kiana James and Izzy Day versus Fallon Henley and Kalani Jordan. And watching this match, I already knew that Kalani Jordan and Fallon Henley were going to lose because they were not going to have Kiana James and Izzy James lose again. So I wasn't mad because, you know, my girls, they went on the grandest stage of them all at Stand and Deliver, and that's exactly what they did. So Kiana James and Izzy James, you know, they were still mad.
I think it was still a banger of a match. I think that, like you said, Stand and Deliver was a banger match, and they just made up for it tonight. But Kalani they might have won the battle, but Kalani them won the war.
Absolutely. You know, so and then they all look good in the match all together, anyway. So I wasn't mad. And then, so after that, y'all, they did make an announcement that the WWE feed belt thing will start tomorrow on X. I did not get the time that y'all can be on the lookout.
It's at 9 in the morning. So if you guys are up at it like crack addicts at 9 in the morning, which I will be, go on your Twitter and watch some WWE speed. I watched a couple matches last week. I think it was Ricochet and Dragon Lee. And I forget, it was Apollo Crews and I want to say Bronson Reed. But those are the two. I know Ricochet won his match and Bronson won his match. But yeah, it's like a tournament going on. I basically, if I can record the match and post it, you know what I'm saying? Or just kind of like post highlights, I will. Or do something. I do something to show you guys how it works. But it's matches under 3 minutes. You have to be sure opponent under 3 minutes. That's the whole point of the WWE speed part. But yeah, pretty dope concept, I will say.
Okay. So then we did have the debut of Javon Evans, the young OG. And, you know, he real bouncy. He's ready to grind. And that was versus Reggie, a.k.a. Script. And no, I'm not going to lie. Javon Evans, yeah.
I told you, fam. Didn't I tell you, fam? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you, fam? Didn't I tell you, fam?
You did. And just like Booker T, he he know my spirit. Cause I'm telling you, we must have tender spirit. Cause that boy there, whoa. And then
yeah,
it was a good. And shout outs to Reggie and shout outs to Shawn Michaels. Cause that's how you book a match. You know, that's how you book a match. But that's how you book a match. That was a great match. I definitely appreciate this match. And I do hope somewhere in the near future that Scripps and Javon Evans get get a storyline where it's kind of somewhat a little bit of long term. Because I would definitely like to see again.
I told you, family. I
My
told you
favorite.
I have been watching him. Yes, like I said, I'm a wrestling nerd, so I watch all sorts of wrestling. Even at the Friday night SmackDown, my Friday nights are filled with wrestling. I watch, I go right over to Rampage, and after Rampage, after we knock out the review, I go watch NXT Level Up, and that's where I got the honor of first seeing him. And yeah, man, he's amazing. That's all I can say about the kid. He is amazing. The young G.
Yeah, the young OG, and the way that he pinned script, and he knew OTM was getting in that ring, and the way he bounced out and just LA
Yeah.
that ring, boy.
Uh huh.
He, I was like, okay, okay, that's what I
Mhm.
like to see. It got me excited, so I'm definitely excited to see him more and more on my TV screen. So,
I'm not even gonna lie. The most thing I'm most excited about, fam, and tell me about. And I want your opinion on this.
mhm.
Is this not the most exciting thing that NXT Women's North American Championship?
It is. It's definitely exciting. I can't wait to see who is going to be in the
Opinion.
tournament.
Who
Yeah,
you got winning?
I'm gonna
Before they
go with
even break out the tournament, who you got winning?
Kalani.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I can
want
see
her.
Kalani doing. I can see a Last Legend, a Soul
I see
Ruka.
Lola. I see Lola for some too.
They might give it to Lola. I wouldn't be mad.
I don't know why I see Lola for some reason.
But and then I say yeah, and then I might say no because she just won that NXT women's breakout. You know,
You right. You
so
right.
I'm gonna go for a young fresh face. So I wouldn't be mad at a Kalani Jordan, a Lash Legend, or a Soul Ruka. I feel like those are only three really right now that got some heat or some momentum that could do something. Oh, and don't let me forget that definitely Miss NXT Universe, Miss Ariana Grace. I could see her as an NXT.
Gorgiana. I mean, what's her name, bruh? That is so funny that they named her right after John Cena. Because if you watch it, if people know that it's Santino Morello's daughter, and Santino used to call John Cena Johnny Gorgiana. So Georgiana,
Yeah,
however you said it, but it was hilarious. The fact that they brought that back off, effing.
yeah. So I wouldn't be mad if it was any of those four girls. Those are my those that's my top pick. I don't know who could be in my top five. Now there's another spot open for with somebody else I could think of, but that's all I can think of right now.
Okay,
Sorry,
okay, okay.
who you said who'd you say?
If it's not Blair
Oh, you said
Davenport to me, if it, I think Lola Vice.
Lola Vice. Or I'll put Lola Vice as the top five. So Kalani Jordan, Lash Legend, Soul Ruka, Ariana Grace, or Lola Vice. So any of those, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad. I can see that. I can see that.
Yep.
So any other people on that movie?
Not
And
that,
maybe
not that I really just.
an honorable mention, a possibility I could see could be either Thea Hill or Fallon Henry.
Okay, okay. I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that. I
Honorable
wouldn't be mad at that. I like it. I like it.
mention.
What else we got for NXT, man?
After this one, then you can take over. But we did have the no quarter catch crew. Oh, well, that's we had the North Quarter catch crew. They were exchanging words amongst themselves, and the D'Angelo family did interrupt. So later on in the show, we did get the North Quarter catch crew versus D'Angelo family. And then they did show some Stand and Deliver on the countdown to Stand and Deliver. We did have Rich Holland who did attack Phil Gacy before the match with the chair. So somewhere we will be getting Phil Gacy versus Rich Holland. So I'm excited to see how this twisted, crazy storyline will transpire into. But then, oh yeah, and then this is where I didn't watch it anymore. Because then we did get Natalia versus Roxanne Perez. And of course, we already knew Roxanne Perez was going to win. And I just wanted to say the only thing I did not like about this match, and then I'm trying to leave Natty alone tonight because I've been trying not to rag on her too much because I do like her and I see that she is working hard and, she's helping the women in the background and in the locker room, but she still do stuff that irritates me, but, it's part of the job. But I just did not like that Natalia was coming out here to get ready to face Roxanne Perez, and then they show Carmen Petrovic in the background, cheering Natty on before she comes out to the ring. It's like, girl, what? You didn't let Natty came in here and take your spot, girl. Natty then came in here and showed you how shit need to be done. Last week when it was at Open Challenge against Lola Vice, you should have been out there. Natty is out there. Natty coming out here getting the power shot, and you over here pumping her up. Bro, she's taking your camera time. She is out here doing the damn thing, and your ass was sitting there looking like a mannequin. I thought you came here to wrestle. Now it looks like a mannequin at the mall, okay? We not doing no window shopping. We supposed to be out here wrestling, girl. What are you doing?
I dig it. I get what you're saying. I do. Yeah, that's a weird one, But, after that, of course we get the Roxanne Perez win because Lola Vice does attack Natalia. She feels like Natty is in her way. Basically saying what you should be saying, Lola is basically stepping on business because she said Natty is in her way. So after that, we go ahead and get, that the tag team match with the No Quarter Kicks crew, and of course we get the dub from them. Right after that, we get the tag team match, y'all. We get Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin, the rematch versus Axiom and Nathan Frazier. Now I will say this match was just as good tonight as it was at Stand and Deliver. But we do have new NXT Tag Team Champions, Nathan Frazier and Axiom, which is pretty. I'm cool with it because, like we said, we know it moves up Braun and Breaker to bigger and better things. And we don't know what's really next for Baron because he's on that tail end and all. But I gotta excuse my son, he's going crazy. But like I said, he's on that tail end going off for Baron. But we do know Braun is going up to the main roster and going to bigger and better things. So let's just say this: we did have a Baron Corbin face turn, and we had a tremendous run by them that didn't nobody think was going to be worth nothing. It was very much worth something. So I will say that.
Woo! Shout out to Baron Corbin. That's the shirt I got on today. I got that dog in me.
Yeah, man. So that being said, we do have new NXT Tag Team Champions. Congratulations to Nathan Frazier and Axiom on that. And for the last segment of NXT, man, we have. Give me 1 second. Excuse me, son. Yeah, for the last segment of NXT, we have our boy Trick Williams come out and address the crowd and basically say he can't do it. Everybody finish their story. Everybody do what they're supposed to do. But me, I ain't finished my business yet. I still got something I need to do. I need to finish my story. And the only way I do that, I got to defeat that Mad Dragon. He calls out Ilya Dragunov, and Ilya basically tells him, oh no, it's over with, Trick. You already had your chance. You already had your opportunity. And Trick basically tells him, no, who I got to be, what I got to do. And you know what? Ilya says, you know what? I give you your opportunity only if after I give you the opportunity in 2 weeks at spring break. But when I beat you, you must leave NXT. And Trick says, you know what? If I can't beat you, I don't belong in NXT. And as they're shaking down an agreement, we have our boy Carmelo Hayes runs out and attacks Trick Williams and basically takes the Dragunov title, holds it up, but tells him before he does that, tells him, you know what? I'm going to beat your ass next week in a steel cage match. So next week, there you go. You have Trick Williams, Carmelo Hayes in a steel cage match next week. And yeah, what you thought?
I enjoyed it, but they are not kicking Trick out of NXT. That just tells me that Ilya Dragunov is getting ready to go to the main roster. And even though I do feel like Trick Williams' wrestling skills isn't it's not up to par at what we were at what we're used to as a champion. But he's so hot right now, and it's Trick Williams keeps constantly rising up to the occasion. So I feel like he's big enough and strong enough to withhold all of these things are coming to him. So I'm excited, but I do hope all in the midst of this that Trick Williams continues to be a better wrestler though, and not get lost with all this extra hype, and does continue to be a better wrestler in the midst of all of this. Because I'm not mad only if he continues to get better, so make the title.
I feel like that's all it's about. It's about the progression. He got. As long as he get better in the ring, that's better for him.
Yeah.
And who knows? It's like what we could have talked about the other day. We're not gonna get very in detail with it, but who knows? What about the camera angles and all that? So it could have been like that in the first place.
Yeah, and that's what
like you said.
And that's what I'm saying. I always knew that Trick wasn't the best wrestler, but the fact that he goes out there and he has so much passion, and you can tell each and every match he continues to get better, and I feel like he's aware of the stuff that he needs to work on, so I feel like that's what he's continuing to do, and I feel like that's why he gets so much praise, and that's why so many people are behind him. So I hope in the midst of when Carmelo Hayes isn't on NXT, when Ilya Dragunov isn't in NXT, all these people that helped him to put him over, I hope that once they move over to the main roster, that he's able to still apply what he's learned and continue to do better and not just hit a plateau, because there's nobody really in NXT to really help put him over like they have been.
Well, he doesn't need nobody like he in NXT put him over.
And I'm just talking about as far as wrestling wise, not other things.
I mean, like for me, it's all about dancing partners. For him, maybe him and Melo could have had a better match in certain areas and ways. But maybe him and Ilya always have a bang, and maybe it's just because he likes more hard hitting matches. Who knows? But it's just one of those things where it's like a cup of tea, and it's like, how do you like the tea? How do you like the ice cream? What flavor ice cream when it comes to wrestling? And that's one of those things.
Yeah. So
and what No, what was you saying now?
No, I was just saying, so I just hope that, he's really able to, I know he can step up, but I hope that he'll still continue to stand in the ring and, continue to elevate as he continues on. So I'm very happy though.
Definitely is. And with that being said, we're gonna kind of give y'all a Raw review.
Yeah.
And pretty much NXT review all in one night. Like I said, the team has been literally exhausted. It's been a long 2 days. We've been in WrestleMania weekend since Thursday. And it's gonna get even better because next year we're going basically a whole week. We're just gonna put that out there now. But also, for the most part, man, like I said, it's been an amazing run. And we got nothing but, like I said, we're in a new era. We got a new era of content. And that's for AEW. That's for WWE. That's for all of wrestling. I'll be coming back, tomorrow with the AEW team. As we have our new show on AEW, the Madman AEW Wednesday night, the Madman AEW review with Lyle Murray and Bonafide Thundercat. And then, I'll knock out this Thursday, something special for y'all. I got to knock this out. Big shout out to him for doing it. But Thursday I'll be knocking out another interview with the guy Mason, as you formerly known as Mace, from WWE. And with that being said, man, Bonafide, you got anything to say before we go ahead and wrap up this show?
It's your girl Bonafide Thundercat. You heard Boss Man Cookies here tomorrow, and y'all have a great night. Stay shining and stay lit, and catch y'all tomorrow, y'all.
And yo, as we go out, our boy Dunley MLDC, he has the best idea for the NXT title. Hey man, I can't wait to hear. Come join the family tomorrow, man, for AEW, and it's on the YouTube side. So hey, come join us tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel, man. We're here 6 days a week, and come talk to us tomorrow, man. And with that being said, the gang is out. Love y'all. I'm out.
Later.